championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes a handoff. Gain moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. To the air, it's Wilson. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch all alone back there. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd and goal for the offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Palmer. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quick dart to the right. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Aggies offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Catch is made down the middle. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Huge gain here by Texas A&M on a perfectly thrown ball and a great play by the wide receiver on the back end. These Texas A&M receivers can hurt you with their speed and execution when they get the ball thrown downfield.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a long pass.
Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw over the middle. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, this is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Fighting off the defender. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Zips it down the middle. Touchdown, Texas Christian. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. To the air, it's Wilson. On the move now. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's almost picked off. He trusted his arm, but a risky throw. Almost his 2nd interception today.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. And this pass is caught, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
To throw, it's Wilson. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. Let's check out the stats now for the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to chuck it again. Throws to the tight end. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Aggies.
Hey, the offense does their job of getting points on the board. Score the touchdown, 6 points. All we need is an extra point. Chris, we got a tie game.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the TCU offense takes the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on first down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. The Horned Frogs are moving quickly down the field.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Breaks into open space. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, TCU.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. A deep shot to the left side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Looking to throw. It's Wilson. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they have one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Aggies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Offense makes the recovery, but a turnover on downs. He didn't get to the sticks.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier side, Give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First and goal, handoff. He slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And the Horned Frogs come up to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to score with a run to the right. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on second down to bring up this third down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw on third and goal. Makes the grab, a chance to score. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. The field goal is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Palmer. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough run running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Second down after that previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Grabbed by the receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's caught.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Wants to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Forced out of bounds after a nice game. The offense is knocking on the door with a first and goal.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they put 6 more on the board.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. He lets it rip. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Looking for a receiver. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Aggies come to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's contact on the throw. That's caught. It's Williams. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
And here's the handoff. Breaks into the clear. He's got the 1st and still going. He's in the clear at the 10. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Too much speed for the defense.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Aggies will kick this away to begin the second half. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
On 1st down, it's play action. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Oh,
Oh, what a grab! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You talk about a memorable game for a wide receiver. This guy continues to show why he's one of the best in the country. Already 3 touchdowns on the day, and now just tacking on more yardage and a first down.
And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The incompletion sets up a second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Grab down the middle, it's Shelton. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Breaks free. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Horned Frogs looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
And the running back takes the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Launching one to the end zone. And is intercepted.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Catch made wide open way downfield. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Aggies.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers and his vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point, splits the uprights. So So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's got room to run. Here he goes. At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, TCU. This offense really clicking. That's another touchdown for the running back, and they've got one hand in that conference championship trophy now.
Man, this running back is just adding up the touchdowns. You know, the whole conference knows about this guy and what he's capable of doing, and here he is, the big stage in a championship game, showcasing everything he's got in the toolbox.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. He'll hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the handoff again. Breaking tackles.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
second down after the incompletion. It's a quarterback keeper. He shreds the tackle. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
Yeah, the quarterback to me looked like his timing and rhythm just off a bit there on this option. Picked up some positive yards, but not able to get out in the open space and get a first down.
Scanning the field, it's Wilson. He escapes the pocket. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
He made it. 3 points on the board.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Receiver in motion now. And they'll use the ground game here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Close to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The offense really clicking here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking right, this one caught. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, this is how you put a game away. Already up multiple scores, now running the football this entire drive, eating up the clock. Really good chance here of putting this game on ice.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. The receiver makes the catch. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup. You want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got to get out of that quarterback's hands quickly and not give the defense a chance to get after him and bring him down for a sack.
So here we go, third and goal. Giving up that sack has made this a real headache for the offense. Let's see if they can convert. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And he throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down. And now a fourth down decision coming up. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they want a fresh set of downs. And the Aggies come to the line in the hurry up.
How about the job by this defense against this receiver? One of the top receivers in the country. They knew he was going to be able to be a big factor.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
That's good for Fighting Texas Aggies.
First down and 10. Looking downfield. It's Wilson. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, he can't come up with the catch in the end zone. It's going to be second down now.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Back-to-back deep shots. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
They're trailing by this much in the fourth quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. What a catch! They bring him down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the run here. Lets it go.
Well, this is a great catch. He does his job of getting his feet down to set up a fourth down and short situation. But, man, I just don't know why he didn't try to fight to get to that marker and pick up a first down.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
Fourth and short, and the conversion goes for even more. I thought he was going to take it to the end zone. They set up a first and goal inside the one with a chance to deal another big blow to this defense's confidence.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down and goal upcoming. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And you know, who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
And the extra point was up and good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. And the TCU offense takes the field. So this game is not over yet. The score just got a little bit tighter. How will they play it? How aggressive on the play call? Leaning on the run game here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Wilson. He's running out of time here. Took contact on the throw, and it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Well, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside, and on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep shot. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down.
Here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking deep for late game heroics. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the quarterback felt he had an opportunity to get the running back out in space, but a great job by the defense. He had nowhere to go.
Important 2nd down play coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play. The Horned Frogs looking to cash in this red zone trip. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And the route is on.
The coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked.
Jones.